Hey everyone, Ryan here. So I got some California Red America news if you guys have not heard, which I never got an email or anything like this. What I'm about to tell you guys this as well too, because we are getting more weekend hours to play, believe it or not. What do I mean by that? Well, but first off, let me just tell you this how I checked this. I got this news on my own, believe it or not. We know that Winterfest will be starting up once again. It usually happens the day after Thanksgiving on that Thursday. Then we go to Friday. So Friday will be our first official day to Winterfest, and those hours will actually be changed this as well too. So on the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we got the Winterfest this happening this as well. It's going to be 5 to 10, 5 hours of good fun there at the park. I wish it would be a little longer, but I get it, especially on Fridays. I would. And the weekend this as well. You want to go to the park on the Winterfest when it gets dark and you can experience the rides, the attractions, the shows, and everything like that. So I'm looking forward to that. But when I looked at more deeper into this, because I want to see how far of a stretch what the weekends were actually like in December this as well too. So Friday and Saturdays and Sundays will actually still be there intact this as well. And I wanted to check New Year's Eve because I always like going there. Going on New Year's Eve, it's always a blast, I gotta say. It's always fun when you go on New Year's Eve. If you guys have been out there on New Year's Eve, leave some comments down below. And I've been there multiple times, and I just have a great time. It's California, America. We don't know much how longer it's going to be there this as well, too, because we got the news earlier this year. Cedar Fair brought the park. But I don't want to talk about that. I just saying Cedar Fair is no longer in control of the park. Well, it might kind of actually be a little bit. But they still sold it to a different company, and now it looks like they're getting better control over this, and maybe getting more money out of what I'm about to say to you guys this as well too, because usually New Year's Eve is the last day of the season of Great America. Usually Great America has a season around ending at New Year's Eve, then coming back in March. But guess what? 2023 is not going to be that way, believe it or not. But I'm actually going to show you what I'm actually talking about. Because this is really cool, because I wouldn't be on the other week of New Year's Eve, the first week of the new year. The park is going to be open. And this is really cool. And we still will get those Fridays, believe it or not, too. We're going to have the weekend just as well, too, to play just as well. So those hours are going to be 11 to 5. On the Fridays, I believe it's going to be a different, though, because it's more of the nighttime hours, of course, which is, I feel it's more fun to play at night, don't you guys think? Seeing those lights gives a new shine to the park, and then you just have a great time doing it. Okay, so here's a little question for you guys this as well too. Do you like playing during the day or the night? Or both, I gotta say. I like both, but when I go to these parks, I like the experience at night because you get to see all the lights all lit up, especially when it first happens. You get to see all those beautiful lights all lit up. California's Great America has done such a beautiful job in the past. And it's a blast, I gotta say. I can't wait to see what sort of entertainment they're gonna have this year as well too. So I'm looking forward to that this as well too. Now I want to give a big shout out too for their big trick or treat event they actually had for the last month, for the month and a half, I gotta say, for Halloween. They did an excellent job. Thank you so much. You guys have been wonderful out there. All the employees that had control over that event. I thought that was pretty cool. When a couple of times I actually thought, heck, I'm ready to do this again. But I'm looking forward to that for next year. But I want to show you these hours that I actually saw, because it may go into the new year of the first week. But guess what? It looks like it's going to be happening all the way up until March, where it usually happens in the past, when Great America usually opens the last weekend of March. This is not the case this year. So let's go ahead and check this out on the computer on California's Great America website. I'm excited to actually show you what you're about to see. Okay, so if you go under park hours, believe it or not, I know it says California's Great America and South Bay Shores hours, but South Bay Shores will be open at the end of May. We always know that because of the weather change here in California, where it actually gets hot and you want to enjoy the water. Especially, it's always cool to go to South Bay Shores just for to get a swim or go down a slide or something like that. So anyways, we're in the month of November here. And if you scroll down here, you see gray sections here, which means the park will not be open. And the blue marks are actually related to actually telling us what days they will actually be open. And where this starts, believe it or not, as you see this, sorry, I'm getting my voice back. The hours will be 4 to 10, believe it or not, before Winterfest, which Winterfest starts up here. So if you go ahead of time, you get a little more playtime as it is, it looks like. getting up to 6 hours there. Go up to 5 here. Let me zoom this in if you guys can't see that well. So yeah, right here is Thanksgiving. The day after, of course, like again I say, is going to be the start of the Winterfest season. And yes, you're thinking, are you going to be going to Winterfest? Yes, I most definitely. I'll probably be going there multiple times, probably. I always have fun there, and I can never get bored at California, Great America. But anyways, if you go up here to the November with the arrow up here, you can go to the next month. And it shows, once again, the blue section is actually when the park will actually be open. It's going to be open a lot in the month of December here, it looks like. We got the whole week of, what week is that? The 18th, go right here, 18th, all the way up until the 23rd. So they're not going to be open on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. I can understand that. And once again, we get all this blue down here, this as well, too. And we got a New Year's Eve down here with this as well. What does that store mean? It's probably special hours. And we can see it's going to be open 5 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. on New Year's Eve. That's going to be great, I gotta say. But it's going to be open every day, it looks like. In the 2 weeks, the last 2 weeks of December anyways. What is it, 5 to 10? 5 to 10. 5 to 10. So we are getting 5 to 10 hours, believe it or not, for these last 2 weeks. So if you guys are wanting to plan ahead, this is, if you're watching this right now, you got 2 weeks to play, 2 full weeks every day to play at California's Great America. But I'm going to show you what happened the other day when I was looking at these arrows. So I see these arrows. You're able to click, believe it or not, into January. Look at this. Also, they are open every day the first week of January. Most of the kids at schools are closed still due to the winter break, which means they'll have time to even play even more. What are the hours by chance? I bet it's 11 to 5 still. Yeah, it's 11 to 5. See that? Try to zoom in this more. Yeah. Video quality's not working the best right now. Oh, you can see it better now. And so it's 11 to 5. It's going to be happening every day, I believe. Yes. 11 to 5. What's the weekend look like? Oh, weekend is still 11 to 5. Wow. So you get the 11 to 5 hours. And once again, the gray section is great blocked out. Well, pretty much mean the park is closed. And we got a Monday down here, which is a holiday. It looks like it's going to be open 11 to 5 this as well, too. That's good to know. So let's go into the month of February. Wow, so we do have another week open, believe it or not. I believe this is a President Day weekend, and they're going to continue to be open the following week. I bet you those hours will probably be 11 to 5 still. Yeah, it's 11 to 5 still. But look at this. We got the weekends to play. Looks like these Fridays it's not going to be open. But we do have our Saturdays to be available. Makes me wonder too, because I know these Sundays are open this as well too. I wonder if that's going to change or not. Due to that Levi's Stadium with the 49ers. If they have a game, usually they won't open Great America. I wish there wasn't the case, but you don't want to be there when there's a game going on. Trust me on that. March. Usually this is the month of March where the season actually starts. It usually starts either these two. In the past, it actually started around this weekend, believe it or not. And we got what I'm showing you guys. We have more weekends to actually play now at California's Great America, which is pretty cool. We got more Fridays available. Wow, 4 to 10. That's awesome. So this is not going to be 5 to 10 on the month of March. You got 4 to 10 here. That's outstanding. I love it. Also, the hours are a little different if you notice too in March. Oh, okay, so that's only, so the first 2 weeks of March it's going to be 11 to 5. So, but when you go down to the 18th here, you got 10 to 6. You are getting more hours, and that's usually the regular season when it usually starts. So that's pretty cool. So anyways, from here it goes to April. It shows what's going to be available. I believe it goes to May even too. I think it goes all the way until into the next year, believe it or not. No, actually, while you're with me for a second, I'm gonna go all the way to see how far I can actually go. September, October. We even got up to November 2023 in the calendar. And those will be the hours for next Halloween just as well too. I think trick or treats will actually be coming back. I wouldn't be surprised. I had a great time. If you guys didn't go check it out next year, which I think they'll still have it next year. What about December? No, they haven't gotten to a December yet. But that's a year. I'm surprised to see this counter even go up this far, believe it or not. Wow. So what are you thinking about those hours? We get to play even more. We get the full month of January, February, and March, of course. And we got some really cool hours, 11 to 5. It's not too long of an hours, but it's more of a decent day to actually go and have fun, get on attractions, ride those rides, do what you like to do, to walk around the park or what. And yes, we have to wait until May, the end of May, for the water park to actually open, South Bay Shores. But we can also, you don't want to get wet during this cold weather, do you? Actually, it's usually kind of beautiful in California year round, I gotta say, most of the time. We're dealing with the cold weather right now, but heck, we can still go to Great America in the cold weather if you want to. Get a little chill on those rides. Or maybe just walk around and enjoy this hot chocolate around the park. There you go. Doesn't that work for you guys? So anyways, I want to start wrapping things up. I really hope you enjoy to get this news. We're getting more days to play here at California's Great America. So what do you guys think about this new schedule? It seems like it's happening all year around now at California's Great America. It's not going to be open every day, but we got Friday and the weekends to play. That's enough, isn't it? No, it's not. No, it is, but I am really happy. This new schedule actually shows us that the park will be open every week now. And I like that. And then there's some of the Sundays where I kind of talked about, it's due to the 49ers game. That's the reason why the park is closed on some of those Sundays. You don't want to go to Great America with a game happening. The parking lots is too crazy and chaos. You don't want to deal with that. Anyways, I can start wrapping things up. Once again, leave some comments down below. Love to hear what you guys got to say about these new days actually being open next year in 2023. 2023 is going to be even more bigger than we can ever imagine at California's Great America. So once again, my name is Ryan. Thank you for watching. Make sure that you give me those thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time, maybe at California's Great America. See you guys later. Bye. Okay, so there it is. This is one of my favorite spots in the park, I gotta say. Give me a little close to me. See, it goes up there. It goes around. And it's about to come down at us. Oh, man, I love that.